Now is the perfect moment to start being the person of your dreams. You do not have to wait until you become more successful. You do not have to wait for anything to change in your life before you make the decision that today I am going to show up as her. I am going to show up as the woman of my dreams. We always hear people say, fake it until you make it. And so we have people, acting out of falsehood, acting from a place that lacks authenticity because they feel as though they have to be something other than themselves. So I'm not here to tell you to fake it until you make it. No, I'm here to tell you that you are good enough just as you are. The fact that you have a vision of greater for yourself, the fact that you are aspiring to something more, it shows that truth of who and what you aspire to be already lives and exists within you. Otherwise, you would not be able to capture it in your mind. That is a truth that already exists within you. You just need to realize it further. Now, what I see this like is more like a muscle that needs to be exercised. Just if you were to go to the gym, if you're trying to build a muscle in a particular area, you're going to exercise that muscle. You're going to carry on exercising it, no matter how weak it may feel in the moment, no matter how small and ineffective it may feel in the moment. You keep working on it. You keep working on it. Even though you don't see progress after 1 week, you keep on working on it, right? And that is the exact same thing with our confidence. That is the same thing with our self-esteem, with our self-worth, our self-value, and how we show up in the world. Those characteristics that we wish we had, we wouldn't wish them and we wouldn't long for them if they were outside of our authentic self, meaning that it already exists within us, but we just need to work it like a muscle. We just need to keep putting it into practice. We just need to keep moving forward in that direction. And after a while, we will see that muscle of confidence begin to strengthen, that muscle of self-worth begin to strengthen. Practice, it makes progress, which leads to us, mastering certain aspects of our lives. So don't think that person of your dreams is so far away from where you are at now. No, you just need to work on what you already have. You are good enough as you are. Don't let anybody tell you any different, and don't allow yourself to believe any different. You don't have to wait for a perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. You don't need to wait for the perfect version of yourself. The perfect version of yourself is now. Check it, because you are not where you used to be. And although you may not be where you hope to be, you are not going to get to where you hope to be without fully utilizing everything that you have in your current moment. When you are in the place of waiting without action, you are in a place of passivity, and nothing grows from a passive environment. You have to be active in everything that you do. You cannot grow based off of wishful thinking. Wishful thinking is just that, wishful thinking. The actions that we take are in effect more powerful than the words in which we tell ourselves. We can sit in front of a mirror all day, every day, telling ourselves how much we love ourselves, speaking words of affirmation. And yes, those are impactful things to do and impactful methods to help us increase our levels of self-love. However, if all we're doing is speaking those words and there is no change in our action, then those words become futile. Those words become null and void. You need to make sure that your actions are affirming who you are, that your actions are affirming your growth, that your actions are contributing to your betterment. Because if I'm sitting in front of a mirror and I'm saying all of these affirmations, I am a confident, intelligent, young woman who is not afraid to go after her dreams. But yet I sit down and every new idea I have, I don't act on it. There's no correlation. And I'm just lying to myself. So words that are meant to be words of affirmation, words that are meant to be encouragement, words that are meant to be mantras that change the way we think, that change our behavior, just end up becoming lies that we tell to ourselves. So please do not believe that the work begins and ends with the words that you speak to yourself. That is just the beginning. But the words and the affirmations that we speak to ourselves must translate into positive behavior and into positive action. And it's not always comfortable, it's not always easy, but we have got to be committed to showing up for ourselves in each and every way. Alright people, and you know I can't leave you without giving you an activity, right? Journal prompt time. Who is the woman of your dreams? Okay? Who is she? How does she move? How does she operate? How does she walk? How does she talk? Write it down in detail. What characteristics does she possess? And then the second question, I want you to identify 3 main characteristics that the person of your dream has that you would like to develop more. And then I want you to ask yourself, how would my life look? What would be different about my life once I start to show up in these ways? And then lastly, I want you to ask yourself, what can I do daily to aid me, to help me in showing up as the woman of my dreams? And then I want you to start putting those things into practice. Begin working that muscle. Okay? So remember, now, right now, not tomorrow, not even in 2 minutes, now is the perfect time to begin showing up as the person of your dreams, and that person already exists within you. So let me know, what are 3 characteristics that you're hoping to, attain or develop this year? For me, I definitely say organization. Next, I'll say consistency, because if the organization is lacking, it's gonna have a domino effect when it comes to consistency. And third, I'd probably say to become more spontaneous. What are your 3 characteristics that you want to develop? Who is the woman of your dreams? Let me know. And since you have made it to the end of the video, you might as well just go and hit that subscribe button. Okay, hit the subscribe button. Go and check out some of my other videos for great personal development and self-love content. Also give it a thumbs up, and I'll be definitely catching up with you soon. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have an amazing day and peace.